Welcome back, Ferocious Education. This is Zach. Today I'm going to be talking about my trading strategy for the week as well as my watch list for the week. So first things first, we're going to go through a little bit into the charting for Nasdaq index here, and you get to see that it has still broken that channel that hasn't recovered yet, as it did mention before. Previously, it did last time it broke it was around this area here, but kept on going on towards recovery. Right now, what it looks like it might actually started perhaps possibly a downtrend, and I hope I'm wrong when it comes to this. So this is just something to keep in mind. Nonetheless, we're always gonna be looking at different catalysts, different things that we can play in order to determine what is the next move in the market or which sectors are gonna be hot. If we were to look here into a 1 week perspective, we still get to see a negative reversal that's actually confirmed coming on to this week. It's in the trading action zone for the index where reversals are likely. We get to see it's actually attempting that reversal for the time being. If we were to look into more of a 1 day perspective, we get to see it's actually curving a little bit up on the MACD, but it's also going to be attempting a negative reversal as well, again, just because it looks like on the moving averages it turned bearish on towards the index. Let's still take a look into latest news here and latest things that basically will change my strategy for trading. Fear and greed is still at 49. It actually dipped down to, I believe, 46, which is the last bit of neutral, and then jump back to 49. There is a potential that it actually continues to go into greed, but remember, we buy the fear, sell the greed. Definitely don't want to do the opposite. Numbers for September in terms of workers in employment, that's coming in soon, so that is interesting. It's expected that we're going to be adding 850,000 new jobs in September compared to 1.37 in a month earlier. So the job recovery looks like it's slowing down. That might hurt a little bit off the recovery onto the stock market. Remember that in the next week, we do have a bunch of things that are due. Monday, Dallas is Fed, wholesale inventories. Tuesday, Conference Board consumer confidence. Wednesday, ADP employment, third look into Q2 GDP. Pending home sales. Thursday, initial jobless claims. Market US final PMI. PCE and ISM manufacturing. And Friday, non-farm payrolls, factory orders, and UMIT final consumer sentiment. This website here every start of a week, so next day, tomorrow, again, it's going to be populated. It's certainly interesting to see as well different global indicators and different global indexes that shows in basically in terms of their confidences, business, and economies and how they're doing. If you're playing Forex, this definitely helps even more than stocks. For a week ahead as well, you can also check onto the Nasdaq website. It goes on through data, COVID-19, and what's probably anticipated as well for a global outcome. Another thing is as the next debate is happening between Trump and Biden. That is happening 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is still soon next week. I believe the first debate is actually happening as well on Tuesday. So that will be interesting here. So yeah, University of Cleveland on Tuesday for 90-minute session. And that would be as well interesting. The time here is set to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it will definitely affect not Tuesday, it will probably affect Wednesday market depending on how this debate goes. So that's something to keep in mind. One thing that has actually moved as well and probably is going to fuel the next catalyst for the next week. Trump launches plan for Black Americans. I'm not going to go through the holes in it, but it's actually already started hitting some of the stocks, such as BYFC already seen a 44% increase. This one here, RLG, is another one as well for real estate trust company. It hasn't seen its jump yet, so this might actually jump. This is on my watch list still. Carve seen 30%, still on my watch list. AMS hasn't seen much, but this is trading on VIE, so I'm gonna just scrap that. AXCM, that as well is trading at 1%, almost 2% up, so scrap that. But this one here around almost 100% increase. I think this one might have been done a little for the time being. TZBS if you're throwing on for OTC. Now there's another one as well, which is the UNOE, I believe. So that as well is going to be on my watch list. But basically, I'm going to be looking for black-owned companies or tickers that might see a little bit of a jump starting in Monday for the hype. Now, depending on as well what the hot sector is, I don't think that the energy sector is still going to be hot for next week, especially with new numbers coming out. But I do think that it's yet to determine what that sector is, but a lot of my plan is going to be scalping and just playing in intraday. What do you think about this? Make sure you mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.